Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video beta we will be moving on with the next topic, that is new phylum Annelida. Fine. So this new phylum Annelida, why is it called so? Right? What is the reason behind naming this Annelida, or you can also call it as Annelids? What is the reason? Why is it called that? The first question that is popping up in anyone's head will be Annelida को Annelida क्यों बोलते हैं? What is the reason why Annelida is known as Annelida or Annelids? So beta, the reason why, because this is known as Annelida, is because of the presence of rings inside it. Okay, there are rings present in this phylum, and these rings are called as annules. Okay, annules. Annules are the reason this word is named from annules to Annelida. Okay, so the reason why Annelida is called as Annelida or Annelida is called so because of the presence of rings, right? And the term given to these rings is known as annules. Fine. So annules are present inside the phylum Annelida. That is the rings which is giving them a name called as Annelida. Fine. Now beta, there is a common similarity which we see in earthworm, right? In earthworm we had seen that there are these type of structures in earthworms, right? These were known as metamers. Okay, or you can also say metamers. Okay, and this is known as metamer. Each is a metamer, and the way they are divided from one another is known as metameric segmentation. It is known as metameric segmentation. Fine. So the metameric segmentation, metamers, rings, annules, they all mean the same. Fine. Their meaning is same. The metamer, they also are called as annules or rings. Okay. So in the phylum Annelida, what is present? Rings are present, called as annules. That is the reason they are giving this name Annelida or Annelids. Fine. Now beta, in this topic, in this video, we will be covering the general characteristics of this phylum. Fine. So the general characteristics, what have we studied for the first time? We had studied that there is a common sequence which will be followed, and the same sequence we are following here as well. Fine. So first we will be studying about the habit and habitat. So habit and habitat beta, what does this mean? Habit means uski aadat. Habitat means the place where the organism lives. Okay. So habit and habitat, they are both aquatic. They can be terrestrial. Right? They can be aquatic, they can be terrestrial. So in aquatic, they can be either marine, they can either be freshwater. Fine? They can be found in both ways. They can be found in the freshwater as well as the marine water. Fine? Except water, they are also found on land. So they can be aquatic, they can be terrestrial, and they can be parasitic, and they can be free living. Fine? These are the characteristic features of your habit and habitat. Next is the level of organization. So I have already told you beta, the level of organization. I need a duster. Just a minute. So I am just erasing this. So the level of organization beta, it starts from cell. After cell comes tissue. After tissue it comes organ. Then organ system, and then organism. Right? This is the sequence we are following. So in this beta, which level of organization is there? They are having organ system level of organization. That means out of these sequence, they do not have these. They directly have organ system. That means they are more and more developed. इस क्रॉस का मतलब ये नहीं है that these are not present. I am just saying they have been modified now to organ system level of organization. They do have cells, right? Cells are coming together as a part and they are forming a tissue. Tissues come together, they form organs. Different organs come together and they form organ system. That is the reason they have organ system level of organization inside their body. That means different organ systems are present inside their body, which are performing different functions on a daily basis. Fine. Then next comes the germ layers, beta. They are having triploblastic germ layer. That means the germ layers, all the three germ layers, the ectoderm, endoderm and the mesoderm, all three are present. Fine. Now for the very first time, I am putting a star. For the very first time, beta, eucoelomates are seen. Now, what is the meaning of the term eucoelomate? Eucoelomate means they have a true coelom. Okay. So, for the very first time in all the phylums, the first time eucoelomate was seen in Annelida. Okay. Eucoelomate means they have a true coelom. Okay, and they have a schizocoelom. That means, in what happens in schizocoelom, the mesoderm is completely divided. Okay, they have a, I'm just writing in there, they have a schizocoelom. Why? Because here the mesoderm completely divides. Right? Here the mesoderm is completely divided. Then, beta, also, just like Annelida, we had studied before this the Ashkehelminths, right? So, in the Ashkehelminths, what did I tell you? That they are protostomes, right? We had studied deuterostomes and protostomes. Deuterostomes and protostomes. So, if you do not remember this, what is this? Go and watch the previous videos, beta. In those videos, I have explained everything. Okay. So, just like beta, Ashkehelminths, Annelida, that means annelids, they also have what? Protostomes. They are also protostomes. Why? Because in them also, beta, the mouth is developing first and later on the anus is developing. So, they are also protostomes. Okay. They are also protostomes. That means the mouth develops first. The mouth will develop first. The mouth will develop first. And later on the anus will develop. In deuterostomes, what will happen? Mouth will develop in the second first. First will be developed the anus. First anus, second mouth. Protostomes, first mouth, second anus. Fine. If you do not understand what is this, beta, I have already explained this in the previous videos. You should go and watch those videos so that your concepts are clear and you are very much clear what is going on here also. Fine. Then next is body plan. They have tube within tube body plan. Right? I told you previously, imagine a pen. For example, this is a pen. You can't see inside it, but there is a refill present inside it. So there is a tube, and inside this tube there is another small tube, a thin tube which is going on inside it, that we call as refill. Right? A transparent pen, when you will see that outer transparent tube is there, and inside you will see a full refill. So that is a tube inside a tube. That is tube within tube. Okay? Then beta, symmetry is bilateral symmetry, segmentation, metameric segmentation. So what is the meaning of metameric segmentation, beta? Metameric segmentation basically is present in Annelida. What happens? There is a serial repetition in case of metameric segmentation of at least some organs. Okay? एक serial repetition होता है of at least some organs. Notochord is absent. Now this diagram, can you see? This diagram is of the nereis. Okay? This diagram is of the nereis, also called as the sandworm. It is also called as the sandworm. It lives inside the surface of the earth, right? The only distinct feature of nereis in Annelida is beta that it is unisexual. Unisexual. That means here the sexes are separate. Sexes are separate. Rest of them, they are all bisexual. Okay? very important point in Annelida, that what Nereis is the only species, or you can say is the only organism present in this phylum which is unisexual in nature. That means the sexes are separate. Okay, bisexual in nature nahi hota hai. Rest of the organism, they are bisexual in nature, but here Nereis beta is unisexual in nature. Fine. And notochord at last will be completely absent, right? So this is all about Annelida's general characteristic. In the next video, we will be moving on with the physiological features of Annelida beta. Okay? Any doubt, any issues, any problem regarding this video, you can put in the comment section. I'll be happy to help. I'll be always there with you. Any problems, any confusions, you can put down in the comment section. Fine. Now stay tuned for the next video and do not skip any videos because we are going on in a sequence, so that you keep a track of yourself. Make sure that you are seeing each and every video, and later on just pause the video and make down jot down some points which you have already noted down. But see that if you remember those points or not by completely shutting down the video, putting your phone aside, and then taking a notebook and writing all the points in that. Fine. So I'll see you guys in the next video beta. Till then, take care and stay tuned for the next video. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Right? Share this video as much as possible with your friends, and do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you get a notification as soon as I upload a new video. Okay? So I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.